When I stood on this stage last year as a newly elected officer, I had absolutely no idea what I had gotten myself into. I had opted to take a year off of college to live with 5 other crazy people my age. 5 people that I am incredibly proud to call my second family. And let me tell you, we have made some unforgettable memories. Whenever I go anywhere with Vince, he enjoys rolling down the window at a red light and bumping the music as loud as possible. Drives with Lindsay include either deep, heart-to-heart conversations or complete random fits of laughter. With Jackie, we blare and sing along to many different songs, especially Party in the USA. I have to check for bruises after riding with Ben because of the card games we play, like punching each other when we see a slug bug. And with Casey, he makes up stories that I end up believing until someone tells me otherwise. It's an understatement to say that my team has taught me a lot this year. But the consistent lesson that radiates from each of them is their desire to serve others. But what is service? And how can we honestly live to serve others? If you had asked me this question last year, I thought that I had this concept of service down. I was a regional president. I told others that I served as a regional officer in FFA, which, by the way, is referred to as a service organization. I called myself a servant leader because of my position as a regional officer. I thought that I automatically served others because of my title. I still followed through on my duties. I spent a lot of time planning for ROLC, COLC, and the regional meeting. I mingled with chapter members. I was serving them. This year, I took time to reflect upon everything that I did as a regional officer, and I realized I could not have been more wrong. One of my biggest regrets in high school is that I did not serve others when I had the perfect opportunity. Yes, the original intent of our regional activities was to serve the members, but that was not the reason why I was doing them. I was not motivated by serving others. Throughout my senior year, I was motivated by running for state office. I wanted to make sure that COLC went well because it would make me look good. I should have done this with the intent that the chapter members were able to go back and better serve their chapters. But I didn't. I failed at serving others. I had to step back and analyze my actions to discover that. Serving others doesn't mean that you have to have a title to do something positive for someone. What it means is that you have to have the right motives to make a difference. Once we have our hearts in the right place, we can truly live to serve others. What does serving others look like? Offering the biggest things that we can in life, which are our time, our treasures, and our talents. I have been incredibly blessed with a wonderful family who serves others with these 3 T's. Time. Give your time to others. My dad has taught me the value of time. He is an ag teacher, football coach, and wrestling coach. On top of that, he is a youth group leader, school board member, and wonderful, supportive father. My dad has found many ways to invest his time into others. He went from being a landscaper to a high school teacher because he believed that high schoolers had potential and he wanted to help them discover it. He did so by investing his time in them. Harvey Mackay said it best as, "Time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. Once you've lost it, you can never give it back." Give your time. We can also give our treasures. 2 of my brothers have taught me how to give your treasures. On Christmas years ago, I unwrapped a gift for my brother Jacob, which held one of his sweatshirts inside of a plastic box. It was a gray sweatshirt, nothing extraordinary, but the fact that he had given me something that he had seen I'd wanted made it remarkable. My brother Travis treasures his ripstick, but instead of keeping it to himself, he will let you try it out and help you get it down. Give your treasures. We can also give our talent. My brother Tommy has taught me the value of giving your talent. A few years ago, Tommy borrowed an origami book, and he started to create different types of figures, objects, and animals, and he would give his creations to the rest of the family. These were simply origami figures that he had learned how to make, but once he mastered an object, he wanted to give it to others. My mom exemplifies the same. She is the main organizer of our family camp for my church, but she doesn't brag about it, wanting others to know that it was a success because of all the hard work she put into it. She illustrates the scripture, if your gift is serving others, serve them well. She has a heart that lives to serve others, not because of the recognition that she can receive, but because of the difference that she can make. Something that is so inspiring, but at the same time, so challenging. Serve for the purpose of serving others. Give your talent, give your treasure, give your time. This next week, make it a goal to give one person your time, a different person your treasure, and one more person your talent. This year, I have had the opportunity to witness others serving. I saw it while talking to Brandon at a chapter visit in Orland, and he was telling me how much of a difference his ag teachers made for him when they were there to help him through a very difficult time. I saw it when I stayed in Brandy's room in Lyndhurst, and she took the time to spell out welcome with the tail of a kite and leave me a welcoming note. This is just one of many examples during chapter visits that made a difference for me. For Brandy, the difference to making me feel welcome was her small act of service. I see it in my own team every day when they talk about all of you and put service into action with the things that they do for you. When we come back from a week of chapter visits, we all share our stories from the week, and they talk about all of the people that they met. People that humbled them with their talents and personalities. Every single time. The difference to them was service. These are examples of things that will stand out to me as a state officer this year. To my team, thank you. Thank you for challenging me to live this year as a servant leader. Thank you for constantly pushing me out of my comfort zone and always reminding me to put the members first. California FFA, thank you. Thank you for showing me what service is. Thank you for showing me that simple acts of kindness make a difference. Thank you for showing me that it doesn't matter how much you have, but how much you offer that makes a difference. Thank you for showing me how to put service into action and reminding me of the reason why I am standing here today. To serve.